So, welcome back. Now we are at the Mian High Road, which is going to contain a lot of battles, and here is where you really see how the battle system works and what it does for each character. So we're going to try and explain some of the minute details of the battle system as we go along here. Just need to save and let's get on. Oh, let's see here, maybe I missed something. No. Talk to people, they'll give you items. Let's see here.
Of Lord Mian. 8 centuries ago, he founded a legion known today as the Crusaders. In just a few short years after their founding, their ranks grew throughout Spira. The Maesters of Yevon feared an uprising and accused them of rebellion. So Lord Mian walked along this very road to go face their charges and refute them. He succeeded in winning the Maester's trust, and his legion became an arm of the Yevon clergy. It was then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept ever since. And the rest is history.
You get some backstories of the different characters that inhabit this world. Now, fighting. Let's do this.
That one looks slow.
It's also tough. Let me handle this.
No way! I can take it!
Can you?
What the?
Okay.
Told ya, Sir Aron's the best.
I could have done that.
Now Oren has piercing attached to his weapon, which means he ignores a lot of the armor of the enemies. This sort of muscular enemies, which seems to have a lot of armor, based on their looks, essentially.
Do you know what those ruins are from?
Some old city?
Correct. A city most ancient. A terrible testament to sin's power. I tremble every time I see them. Compared to sin, humans are mere mud puppies.
But I believe humans are the only ones capable of defeating sin.
A good reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady Summoner.
Oh?
Where are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your service, milady. I am on a journey, studying the history of our world, Spira, seeking its stories and secrets. My travels have taken me to many places, and I am troubled by what I have seen. Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin. They are counting on you, milady. Give them a reason to rejoice once more.
I will.
Say your prayers.
This is pretty easy. Flying enemies are usually designated for Waka. But this has fire attached to it, so I think Lulu will do
Freeze.
much better here, or fare much better. And the reason I'm bringing Valafor into this fight, you'll see later. We're going to have a short fight with another summoner soon, so I'll
Please.
get his summon gauge up. Boosting. There we go, it's filled. Now let's dismiss Malefor and finish him off.
Take that.
You notice I do a lot of damage with Waka. That's because I have ice attached to my or his weapon. And we got another level sphere or another upgrade. And so around the high road here you'll see a lot of chests, a lot of items. Some can be useful, others not so much. As you can see, Brotherhood has higher strength. The only reason to use the Ice Brand is if it's a fire-based enemy, which will double or give a lot more damage to that. So walk around, contemplating using some spheres, but double check. Here we can read some Albed. If you do complete the game and come back with all the Albed primers, you can actually read the language.
Lady Summoner, I presume.
Yes.
I am Lucille.
And I'm Alma.
There have been reports of a large fiend appearing. Do take care, son.
Thank you.
Good. We should get back to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
A large fiend. Let's go get him.
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too. And every time he said it, it meant trouble for Braska and me.
Just do the same here. And get Ifrit. Summon Gauge up. Is it Ifrit or Ifrit? I never can tell really. Do his roar.
Help us.
You see, this doesn't work because the summon and the enemy has the same damage type, in this case fire. So you won't have the opportunity to get his gauge up, really. Let's finish it off with blue, or maybe I'm thinking getting some XP for Titus. Oh no. Maybe it'll explode. Let's see here. Bye-bye.
I'm good, yeah?
Nice, some defense up. Just going back, I think I just thought I missed something, but as you can see, we don't. I think I'm going to skip ahead there to the summon battle to show you. Okay, so here we go. Here is the summoner.
Ah, a summoner party. You too are a summoner? My name is Belgemine. My name is... But you are still fresh on the road, are you not? Yes, I am. I might have a few things to teach you. Hmm? Let us see which are stronger. My aeons or yours? A one-on-one match. Not to the death, of course. What do you say? I'll do my best. Good. Before we begin... Your aeons have been healed. You can fight with your full strength. Come.
Let's go for Ifrit first. And we are going to use Velafor. As you can see, he has his summon gauge all filled up, which we are going to utilize here and now. Let's use his energy blast. Nice. We all know these guys, but in case you don't. Let's hope this finishes him off. Yes, it did. And Belgemine, the summoner here, will find throughout the rest of the game in certain spots. So she can give you some pretty valuable items throughout the game. Let's see what we get here.
I underestimated you. Take this. You've earned it.
Echo ring.
You show promise.
That is pretty good, actually.
With more training, you could defeat sin.
I think it protects against silence and gives some HP.
Might defeat sin before I am able
Maybe.
to. I cannot. Huh? Or should I say, I was not able to. You mean? Farewell, Yuna. We'll meet again.
HP plus 10 and a silent ward. Doesn't completely protect against silence, but it does at some sort of calculations. I'm not sure how much it is. Anyway, let's move on. This road is pretty long, so now the key difference I think between this game and Final Fantasy 13 is the way that Final Fantasy X utilizes its narration throughout the game, because both games are pretty linear. But Final Fantasy 13 feels like you're just running through a corridor, and
Let's go.
You don't interact with the world as much as you would like, and you just don't connect, I think is a better word for it. But here it's clearly woven into the narrative. You talk to people, you learn a lot about the world you're exploring.
My Lady Summoner.
Just look here.
You're a summoner?
Yes, my name is Yuna.
I'm Callie.
Nice to meet you, Callie.
Lady Yuna, are you going to bring us the calm?
Yes, very soon.
Yay!
We're looking forward to another calm, my Lady Summoner.
I'll do my best.
And good luck to your guardians as well.
What's the calm?
The calm is a time of peace. It comes after a summoner defeats sin, and lasts until sin reappears.
Huh?
Sin dies and is reborn.
I get it. I thought it was weird. Yuna's dad defeated Sin 10 years ago, right? But Sin's still here. Didn't make much sense till now. Wait, if it just comes back...
Don't say it isn't worth it. Because it is.
Even for a little while, people can sleep in their beds without being afraid. That kind of time is worth anything. Don't say it isn't worth it. Your words that day, Yuna, I remember them well.
We get some history lesson about Spira. Kick the ball. Small guys for Titus. Big hulking beasts for Oren, and sometimes Kimari if he has.
Let me help.
If he has piercing attached to his weapon. Oh, and this is cool. You can power break the enemy, giving it or lowering its strength, which is very useful against a lot of enemies in this game. Critical hit. Let's heal up Yuna.
Waka's back on the field. Stay down.
Giving this guy blind, which makes it almost impossible for him to hit us with a physical attack. There's so much cool stuff you can do.
Enough.
And enough!
That's how it's done.
Hell yeah, Aaron. Yeah, as I was saying, the main differences between FF10 and FF13 is how the game uses its narration. Because both are pretty much linear games, and they open up somewhat towards the end on both occasions. But here it's so much more interesting. I think the story, the characters, and the music is really a huge part of it. Red ring, protection against fire. It's here. Yep. Fire ward. Not terribly interesting at this point. Flying enemies from Waka. Let's get Titus in. Maybe Lulu. The reason for bringing Titus in is because he has more accuracy than Oren. And the little guys just have way too much evasion for Oren to hit, especially at this stage of the game. Okay, I think we're going to wrap up this episode here. See you later.